All right, welcome in everybody. Trying to sneak this in before work. I've been trying to get this in for a bit of time here. Usually I do these as recordings to upload them to the YouTube channel, but since it's the summer season and my schedule is changed up, it's a little bit more difficult for me to do so, so I figured I'd just get a stream in. It's been a while since we've done something before the GameCube, so we've been doing a little bit more modern gaming recently, I guess. But let me get these squared away, and I forgot to check the audio levels, so give me 1 second here. But here's where we stand. I have one character to beat this game with yet. Gotta do so on the pro difficulty. Alright, so tournament mode. That's where all the achievements are, and the last character is Blade. Make sure he gets his purple Zubaz, and play this, take all the special off so we can pump up our strength and defense. The way this game is coded, in a lot of cases special moves are not necessary. First off, we get countdown. This game is weird. It like stacks the best CPU opponents at the beginning of the game. I think countdown is less of a threat in the Sega Genesis version compared to the Super Nintendo version, but I swear too in the Super Nintendo version that his stage lags the game. Implementing the forbidden tech. There we go. I don't know, playing as Blade, he's like a worse SEGA. If you just want this type of play style, you just might as well play as SEGA, but I think the real sauce might be his special moves, which, I mean, as you've seen, we don't use it in the versus CPU play. But there's a video about it on my YouTube channel. There's a page on it on my website and such. Specifically the Sega Genesis version of Double Dragon 5, you can cancel block stun with any move. So if you play defensively, block a move, you can immediately cancel the block stun and counter attack. And because it's a defensive maneuver, like it's oddly not even the speedrun tech for this game that I found. It's just like anything running stuff for versus CPU and fighting games. It just takes advantage of a computer's predictable routine. God. And I swear on the Sega Genesis version that Trigger Happy becomes more of a threat than Countdown. I don't know if there's a change in damage values or something, but... Okay, his attacks really hurt. But we're playing on Pro difficulty, and I'm pretty sure the computer's damage cheating anyways, because it's set on the higher difficulty. I think I'm just going for my sweep too early. Trying to block that jump kick and then doing the sweep. To be safe and consistent, I want the knockdown. And that's why I would say SEGA is better, because her crouching roundhouse is a hard knockdown slide. You can see it's on Pro difficulty, so they snap out of their dizzies instantly. See, if I do his slide, even on hit, if I were to hit him with that, they would just counter me. They get a free hit. Oh god. That move does so much damage. Okay, got it. Joe P. Real. Good game alert. Whatever the opposite of weenie is, that's what this is. Get a good steak, I guess. I don't know. Oh, talking the smack there. But yeah, this is the final character I need. We saved Blade for last. Could be for any reason. And because of reach, SEGA's a little bit of a threat here. I think SEGA has the good. That's right, yeah. he's got sticks. He got into Grandma's knitting and crocheting supplies and just stuck the needles on his hands. Okay. That's right. They didn't think very hard about the OCs that they put in this game. All right. We're almost through the Double Dragon 5 hit squad. I always find it amusing that they stack the harder CPU characters at the very beginning of the ladder. I know, yeah, I don't understand that. And it's not like they introduced a bunch of villains in Season 2, because this would obviously, like, the earliest this could take place is in between Seasons 1 and 2 because of the storyline. They got Bones the skeleton, but, like, the cartoon itself has that cowboy with the guns. Like, that's just an obvious pick, and like it's a crime you have a Double Dragon game and a Bobo isn't part of it. Come back when you've learned how to fight. Right? Yeah. Like, we have a Carlo the Third inside Double Dragon 5. Oh my god, I can't believe I countered that. That was sick. Sickle. Oh god, why did I stand up? In the Sega Genesis version, Sickle's saw blade's actually kind of nice. Because if you try to do the attacks between the hits, you're gonna take a hit. It's like where the Sega Genesis strategy kind of falls. You have to wait until the final hit to try to counter it. You can just sweep that though. Idiot. And that's kind of nasty because that can be a mix-up. You can do the cross-up with it. Okay. Playing against the CPU, you might think that Sickle has some secret sauce in this game. Idiot. But, like, his normals are awful. I did the achievements playthrough with him, and good lord, are his normals terrible. Yeah. So he might be one of the characters where he might have the gameplay style where you have to depend on all of his special moves. Ah, darn it. I feel like it's difficult to jump over projectiles in this game. Yeah, we're in the Billy Lee dungeon. Try to speed things up a little bit here. I haven't quite figured it out, but like I'm trying to figure out if the game is waiting for all blood splats to disappear before it can transition to like the score countdown and everything. That's why I feel like doing speedruns and playthroughs of this, it's one of those games that like I swear like the stuff that takes place in between the rounds takes longer. That's right, yep. He's unionized. They gotta wait. Even the villains have to respect the unionized work. The janitor needs to come in. At least on this one, you can press start and skip the count. I'm trying to remember. I think on the Super Nintendo version, no matter what you do, you're forced to sit there and watch the bonus countdown.
Match 1, fight.
Oh god. That's still... Sure. What is hit and block stun? Yeah, it is. Like, to somebody who casually plays, they're like, oh, there's no difference. If you, like, really understand fighting games and break into it, it's dramatically different. Yeah, there's, like, damage values that have changed, seemingly. The hit stun and block stun is different. The Genesis version has this tech where you can cancel block stun with any move. Which, I mean, if you understand that, maybe that if both players understood that, like, I want to see a matchup in this where both players understand that mechanic, like, to see what happens. And then there are a few, like, they had to change Sickle's overkill in this. I guess it was too violent for the Super Nintendo version. So there's minor cosmetic differences like that. And then, I mean, the Jaguar version is a disaster.
Match 1, fight.
Oh my god. I'm glad, like, nothing Bones does any damage whatsoever. Like, he looks so cool, like, you want to play as him, and then you actually play as him. I think his secret sauce, at least in the way this version works, is his standing roundhouse. That's right. You would swear they confused, like they made an error and switched the characters. But it's like you said, unless you play the quest mode, you don't understand the storyline reason that Billy has the stage that he has. But that never explains why Bones... Oh yeah, that's right, on this side. Like, I don't think in the Super Nintendo version has that poster. It's getting to the point, it's been so long since I played the Super Nintendo version that I don't even... Yeah, it's... I can't remember if it's just the door or if they do a different poster, but... Yeah, I have not broken through Shaq Fu enough. I tried playing the Genesis version, and like it still didn't feel great. So it's one of those situations where I have to go back, like, is it really that much better than the Super Nintendo port? Like, I'm sure it is. It was designed for 50. It might make sense. I think my favorite obscure lore about Shaq Fu is in the music. Where the music in that game is like seriously cooking, but I think they just told somebody, hey, make music for a game, and didn't explain it was a fighting game that had like 30 seconds of round at a time.
Yes!
So it takes a while for the music to kick in. Like, you'll never hear the best parts of the songs because the matches end too fast and they restart the music samples in between rounds. So you have to go into the sound test menu and like actually hear the really cool parts of the music. Yeah. So I think it was filled with development of people like this would be... I was blocking? Okay. I think it was filled with development stuff of like people would be like, this would be really cool video game things, and then, you know, they didn't understand the ins and outs of fighting games. So thank you for the follow, by the way, appreciate it. Welcome into the party. No problem, I understand. Why is Jimmy, of all people, giving me problems? There we go. Jimmy, I know. I think it's just based on what the CPU wants to do. If he does the repetitive jumps, he's super easy, but if he decides to just cash in all of his special moves, he gets way more obnoxious. Especially on how the mechanics of this specific version work out. I'm getting overzealous now, I better calm down. Oh my god, what was that? So I'm down a round so I don't have much room to be messing around. And I'm gonna check real quick. Like, I'm positive I logged into Retro Okay, before we get way too far in here, I mean, we're kind of already way too far, but I'm like, I did log into Retro Achievements, right? Oh, here we go. The famous Cody's Nutron Grill. Said the milkshakes are so good that even the Shadow Master goes there to enjoy a drink. That's right. Oh my god, come on. I mean, Blade is not exactly a strong character, but I think I'm getting the streamer's curse here too, where the CPU is just showing off. I think Ice Pick is showing off for the ladies that have gathered in front of the grill. So I think I'm gonna play a little bit more lame here. Bait out that slide a little bit more. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I think Ice Pick was another one of the characters I was kind of taken aback at. He didn't play as good as I imagined in my head. There were definitely a few characters that I had to decipher how to do the pro mode playthrough. Yeah. And surprisingly, it's not an overhead. But I'm trying to think, like, I don't think there's any overheads in this game. It was waiting for me to attack before it snapped out of the dizzy. It was suckering me in. He's playing possum. Ow. Which it's weird that they didn't get the, they don't have overheads programmed in this when they understood enough that jumping attacks hit a crouching opponent, even if they're trying to block, like crouch block. Okay, where are we at now? Okay. It's the Blad versus Blad mirror match. With the mad scientist playing the invisible organ. It's pumping out those sweet tunes in the sewer. That's the thing, like, how do you explain any of this? Like, this doesn't match anything that happens in the cartoon or video games. Like, who the heck is that guy back there? Oh my god. Except that's an overhead, I guess. And then he used the block tech against me. This is why it's, in this version at least, Blade's special moves might actually be pretty, you might be cooking there. Pick up the aggression a little bit so he's not using those certain specials. This can't possibly backfire against me in any way. And then with that scoop, like, he might actually have a command grab. I don't remember. I don't think so, but I guess I don't really pay attention to that, so. It's because I was saying, like, I can't confirm this, but I swear the game is sitting there and waiting for the blood splatter to disappear before it does the bonus countdown. Ow. 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 Oh, God. Okay. Whew. Let me get my... I'm maximum gaming, so sorry if there's random desk noises. Oh, and oddly, like, I swear the scoring is weird in this game, too. Like, I swear the bonus scores, and, like, you get really low scores. I was actually kind of surprised at how difficult it is to get the scoring achievement in this game. You play the Super Nintendo version, and you, by the end of it, you have 1,000,000 points easy. The achievement for scoring this is something like 700,000, and it was like I said, I had to scheme and figure out how to get that score. Like, of all the things that could be different between the versions. Ha 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 ha.
Match 2, fight.
What? No. Well done. I wonder if I should do the standing fierce punch when she's dizzy. Ow. Okay. Three hits? Okay. Did it do damage? I don't know, but... I wonder if that builds up stun more, though. Because as Joe alluded to earlier, I swear the stun values are different in this version, too. Alright, here we go. We're inside, we're in. God, I wish Blade had any reach whatsoever. Because that's something that the Shadow Master will have. Because he has his stick. Okay. He got a free hit after that, I swear he did. It's unsafe on hit. That pushed him away, though. Oh, okay. So yeah, one sweep and he was dizzy again. I've learned something new 95% through the game. That totally wouldn't have been valuable earlier in the playthrough. Ah, darn it. I can't get it. I'm pretty sure if you throw an attack out right as he appears from his teleport, you can get a free hit on him, but... Okay, there we go. Pro mode has been conquered. Okay, you're out of your league, pal. I love the Shadow Master, the defeated portrait. It looks like a cat got a bath. With wet fur.
Your kung fu is good.
Oh, thank you. Following a childhood dream, Blade started a shish kebab restaurant. The service was excellent. Yeah, it was kind of weird how many actually did it. Because like even Samurai Showdown did it. I think that preceded this game. Thank you, Michael Abbott. He looks so happy.